Look at all these people. Oh, James. I love James. He's so sweet. All right, guys. It looks like we are going to get started because it is 10:30. I just want to thank you guys for showing up. I think it's just a really cool way to see everyone and to like connect via Zoom and see what you guys are up to during this quarantine time. My name's Leah. For those of you that I don't know, welcome to Small World Yoga and our new community here on the online. We're gonna go ahead and get started. If you guys feel okay with leaving your video on, that's great. And if you don't wanna leave it on at any time, feel free to turn that off. I'm gonna also make sure I mute all of you guys because I'm supposed to do that. And there we go, technology. So we will start in child's pose. Can everyone hear me okay? Thumbs up. Yes. Okay, thanks, Liz. And just start with 3 full body breaths. And take a big breath in through your nose. And a big sigh out your mouth. Do that again. Breathe in through your nose. And sigh it out your mouth. One more time. Fill up your lungs. And empty your lungs. And then start to cultivate your Ujjayi breath. Breathe in and out your nose. Just like you were in the studio, like let this breath take up space in your body, on your mat. Like fill up whatever room you're in. Take one more big breath, downward facing dog. And any movement that feels good on this Sunday morning, you can pedal out the legs. You get rid of any snaps, crackles, pops. If you're like me, I felt extra anxious in this quarantine space. And so maybe just a little booty shake, a little twerk action, let some wiggles go. Nice, Sarah. And then step your feet to your hands. Take ragdoll at the top of your mat. If it feels good, you can sway from side to side. Ground both feet straight down into the floor and then lift your hands straight up, extended mountain. Hands to heart center. Close or soften the eyes. And just set an intention for this next hour. Okay, like maybe it's just that you dedicate your practice to yourself, right? And let go of everything outside the 4 walls that you're in. And we'll start all together with the sound of 1 Om. Everyone breathe in. Extended mountain pose, reach up, look up, fold forward on your exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. And then take 3 breaths. Grounding your palms into the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. Empty. Inhale, lift high onto your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain pose. Reach up, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog in, down dog out. Breath in, breath out. Fill up, empty. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift, bend, float forward. Halfway lift, forward fold, mountain pose. Reach up, breathe in, fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, press the earth away. Down dog, lift your hips high. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, rise, bend, fly. Halfway, forward fold, mountain pose. Reach up, breathe in, forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog in, down dog out. Breath in, breath out. Lift, bend, move. Halfway, forward fold, mountain, reach up, bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in, chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, let it go. Inhale, lift, bend, hop. Halfway, forward fold, chair pose. Nice. Yeah, guys, you want to squeeze everything in towards center line and chair. So squeeze your thigh bones in towards one another. Nice, John. Squeeze your knees in and then sink your booties down 2 inches. Yeah, Emily, breathe in and then breathe out. Fill up, empty. Take one more breath. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Up dog in. Down dog out. Warrior one, right side. Yeah, and I can see some of you guys. Like, I can see you, like, not stacking your knee right on top of your ankle. So, like, really bend into that leg. Yeah, Jason Eisman, I see you. Yeah, now reach your fingertips up high and take your gaze up in between your hands. Nice, take a breath in and a breath out. Yeah, fill up, stay. One more, reach up, look up, and then hands to the floor, chaturanga. Nice, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, warrior one, left side. Same thing on this side, like really bend into that front knee. Yes, Sarah. Yeah, and then take your drishti, your gaze up in between your hands. Take a breath in. Sink your hips down towards the floor. Now, one more breath. Reach up, look up. Chaturanga, hands to the mat. Now flow through up dog, down dog, and then take 5 breaths. Yeah, and you guys know here, like, you have the space. Gotta go into some handstands. Yes, Dan. Yeah, or the space for stillness. Look at all you guys going up. Michael, nice. Take a breath in. And then breathe out. Inhale, lift, bend, jump forward. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Inhale, Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Up dog, down dog, warrior one, right side. Yeah, big step forward, reach up, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Fill up, empty. Warrior one on the left. Yeah, rise up, reach up, and then hands to the floor, flow through. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and then 5 breaths. All right, maybe you're using this time to take some handstand hops. Be careful of like little people and little pets all around. Yeah, but if you're going upside down, take your gaze in between your hands and really press the floor away. Nice, Jason. Emily. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift. Bend. Jump. Halfway. Forward fold. Chair pose. Breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right side. Ground through your feet. Reach your fingers high. Fingertips to the floor, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Warrior one, left side. Root the feet into the floor. Reach your fingers up. And then take your hands back down, flow through. Yeah, fill up, empty, 5 breaths. Now, if you're staying in down dog for these 5 breaths, work to reach your rib cage towards your thighs, right? Really press your sits bones towards the wall behind you. Now, take a breath in. And a breath out. One more, fill up. Empty out. Lift, bend, jump. Halfway. Forward fold. Chair pose, last sun B. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Warrior one, right and left sides on your own. Yeah, like with the pace of your own breath, right? And you choosing like the speed at which you're flowing. Beautiful, guys. Yes. Nice, Delane. And we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Nice, everyone, take a breath in. Blow it out your mouth. Ha. Do that again, fill up. Press all the air out. Ha. And then Ujjayi, breathe in your nose. Breathe out your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your right leg high towards the sky. Flip your dog. Yeah. Flip it over. Nice. Press your feet down into the floor. And yeah, some of you like can see the camera. Maybe give a little wave to your mat neighbors. People here in this space. Now ground your feet into the floor and press your hips up 2 more inches. And take 1 more big breath in and then flip back over. Side plank. Right hand down, left hand lifts up. Yes. Nice. Yeah, and whatever variation that you want to take on. So maybe you lift that top leg or you take tree legs. Take a breath in and a breath out. 1 more big inhale, high to low plank, exhale. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Now lift your left leg high to the sky, ceiling, like wherever you are, and then flip your dog. Yeah, flip it over. Same thing on this side. Can you drop your head back and then maybe you just wave to the camera, like see everyone here in this space with you. Keep grounding through the left hand and press the hips up. Take one more breath. Come back over to a high plank. Side plank to the left. Left hand down, right hand lifts. And then yeah, go for your fullest expression. Maybe you lift that top leg and then take your gaze up towards your hand. Take one more breath in, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Take a breath in through your nose and let it go. Ujjayi, breathe in your nose. Breathe out your nose. Lift your right leg high towards the ceiling and then touch your right knee to your right elbow. Yeah, see if you can make connection and then take it back up to the ceiling. This time, take it across the body, right knee to left elbow. Now bring it into touch, that's it, guy. Now take it back up. Take your right knee to your right wrist. Let it hover just an inch off the floor. Nice. Now take it back up. Take it across the body. Touch your left wrist, hover the foot, and then take it back up. Take your right foot in between your hands, crescent lunge. Breathe in. Yeah. Rise. Nice. So if you guys can bring some awareness to that back leg. So press the back of the left thigh up towards the ceiling. On an inhale, bring your hands to heart center. On an exhale, twist to the right. Nice. And use this connection of elbow to thigh to keep spinning your lung up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in and twist. Yeah, fill up, twist. One more big breath. And then your biggest twist, open up, warrior two. Now bring your gaze over your front middle finger. Nice, Lisa. Take a breath in, extended side angle. Yeah, so your right hand's gonna come in front of the right foot, or maybe like a block or a water bottle, like something nearby. And then see if you can stack your left shoulder on the right. Yes, Savannah, take a breath. And then stay. One more big inhale, chaturanga exhale. Upward facing dog, a downward facing dog. This time lift your left leg up towards the ceiling and then bring your left knee to your left elbow. Bring them into touch and then take your leg back up to the ceiling. Take it across the body, left knee, right elbow. Bring them into touch and then take it back up. Left knee, left wrist, just let it hover. And then reach it back up. Left knee, right wrist. Now take it back up. And then step your left foot in between your hands for crescent lunge. Now rise up on your breath in. Yeah, so you guys want to be strong in the left leg, but just as engaged in the right. So same thing on this side. Press the back of the right knee way up towards the ceiling. And then hug both your thighs in towards the center of your body. Now take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale your hands to your heart. Exhale, twist to the left. Yeah, and use this connection of elbow to thigh to keep spinning your left lung up towards the ceiling. Take a breath. Twist. Breathe in. Twist. Biggest inhale. Yeah, biggest twist, Katie. Open up, warrior two. Yeah, and stay in that lunge, right? Like stay in that bend in the front knee. That's it, guys. Take a breath in, extended side angle. Yeah, and anything you want here, right? Like you guys have the freedom to take binds, half and full. Yeah, if the space is there and you want to go for birds of paradise or bound half moon, you can go there. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades in. Wrap them around the spine. Yes, beautiful birds. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice, Maria. One more inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Now flow through up dog, down dog. And everyone take a breath in and sigh it out your mouth. Do this. Breathe in and then flubber your lips on your exhale. And no one can hear you. Like breathe in, flubber the lips, and then ujjayi. Breathe in your nose. Breathe out your nose. Inhale to your toes. Bend your knees. Look forward. Jump forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Yeah, sit your hips down in your chair. That's it. Yeah, everyone just lowered like 10 inches. It was great. Yeah, now bring your hands to your heart and then twist to your right. Yeah, Chelsea, keep your hips low like that. And then see if you guys can get your heart higher than your hips. So you want to keep sitting down towards the floor. And then see if you can stack the right shoulder on top of the left. Yes, Emily's crew, I'm loving you guys. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Yeah, fill up. Empty. Yes, Carly, one more breath. And then fold forward. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Bring your feet at least hips width, maybe a little wider. And just let your head and neck go. Okay, like bring some awareness back to your intention. Okay, and just come back to the breath in and the breath out. Take one more inhale. Fold a little bit deeper. And then take crow. Yeah, Bakasana for 5, 4, 3, 2, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Everyone breathe in. Breathe out. Lift, bend, fly. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Come into chair. Yeah, same thing, hips low. And then inhale, hands to your heart. Exhale, twist to the left. Yeah, and your variation, again, if you have side crow or you want to fly your arms. Yes, Brittany, take your drishti up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more, fill up. Fold forward. Palms to toes, forward fold. Stand on your hands. And same thing here, like come back to your intention, your breath. Okay, like doing yoga at home has been such a struggle for me because there's so many opportunities for me to leave my mat. Okay, like can you bring it back in and back to just you? Take a big breath in. Big sigh out. And then do crow again. Yeah, because why not? Right, like do crow, and then any variation you guys want. So if you have tripod and you want to do that, you've got 5. Yes, Brooke. 4. And if you're in a variation and upside down, bringing it back. Everyone take one more breath. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take a breath in and let it go. Walk your hands to your feet. Lift up halfway. Forward fold. Rise all the way up to standing, extended mount. Take eagle on the right. And find one unmoving point to look at, just like we're in the studio. And without calling attention to like change or fix anything in your home, like just zone in on that one thing. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more, fill up. Stay for the exhale. And then switch sides. Go to eagle on the left. That left arm goes under, left leg comes over. Can you squeeze everything in towards the center of your body? So squeeze your forearms in towards one another. Yeah, hug your thighs in, like roll them in towards one another. Take a breath in and stay. And then take eagle on the right. Yeah, and Michelle, maybe you like wobble and fall over. Okay, but you guys can come right back in. Yeah, back to the breath. Take one more breath in. Stay for the breath out. And then switch. Take eagle on the left. Squeeze your knees in. Pull your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Take one more breath in. Stay for the exhale and then release. Come to standing leg raise on the right. Yeah, grab the right knee or big toe, open it up. Yes, Sarah, take your left fingertips to the left side of the room and gaze over your thumb. And come back to breath. Right, the standing series is always when I lose my breath. Now fill up, empty. Now bring your leg back through center, kick it to the front of the room and reach your arms up. Now flex your toes in towards your face. And now kick your heel up 2 more inches and then go to airplane. I saw you, Brooke. You were ready for airplane. See if you can get your right hip in line with your left. Now, so you might want to drop it down towards the floor. And then create an up dog quality, guys, with your chest. So you're lifting your heart up. And take one more breath. Go to half moon. And just stack your left hip on top of the right. Right hip on top of the left. It's hard when I'm not seeing you in person. Left and right. There we go. Yeah, and then take your gaze up towards your right hand. Yeah, and if you fall over, who cares? Like you're in the safety and the space of your own home. Take one more big breath in and fold forward. Halfway lift, reset. forward fold. Rise all the way up to standing leg raise on the left. Yeah, grab the knee or big toe and then open up. Yeah, right fingertips go to the right. Heidi, gaze goes past your right thumb. See if you can pull your shoulders into the spine and lift your chest up. Take one more breath. Bring your leg back to center, kick the leg forward, reach your arms up. Yeah, wiggle your toes, and this time lift your toes up 55 inches. Now go to airplane. Yes, Sarah. Yeah, airplane. Right, create some energy through that left heel and press it straight back behind you. Right, press the crown of your head to the front of the room. Take one more breath. Half moon. Yeah, stack the left glute on top of the right. This time I mean left, yeah. Yeah, now try to take your gaze up towards your left fingertips. Right, like give yourself the space to fall out. Yes. Everyone take one more breath and then fold forward. Halfway lift, reset. Forward fold. Rise all the way up to standing. Dancer on the right. Yeah, like as much as I hate doing this pose and calling this pose, I've given myself space in my house to do it. Yeah, Kirsten, to like get to like my fullest expression. So keep pressing your foot up. Yeah, and then everyone lift it up one more inch. Dancer on the left. I like Liz at the beach, like using the railing, like use whatever you need for support. And then lift the left foot up a little higher. Yeah, lift it up one more inch and then switch, dancer on the right. Yeah, see if you can pull your shoulders in and lift the back of your heart up. Yeah, and then press the foot up. Come up one more inch and then switch. Dancer on the left. That's it, guys. Yeah, into your like beautiful ballerina dancer. And now kick your foot a little higher. Take one more breath. Release. Take tree. Yeah, tree pose. It doesn't matter which side really because we're gonna do both. Yeah, and any variation. Hands can be at heart center. If you want to grow your branches, you can do that. Ooh, there's a big light up there. Yeah, and then maybe you close your eyes. And you sway like a tree in the breeze. Take one more big breath. And then tree on the other side. Yeah, go to your expression, like your space, your practice. And then maybe you close the eyes, like see what happens. Take one more breath. Nice, Micah. Release the left foot down. Extended mountain, reach up, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. And chaturanga, exhale. Up dog. Down dog. Take triangle on the right. Yeah, and for here, guys, if you have a block at home, you can take it to the outside of the right leg. You take a water bottle to the outside of the right leg. And squeeze your shoulder. Stack the left shoulder on top of the right. Breathe in and breathe out. Take one more breath. Stay on the exhale. Rise up to standing, side facing, wide leg, forward fold. Yeah, turn to the side of the room and fold over the legs. Yeah, and for the yogis that love to get upside down, or maybe you've been scared to try it in the studio, maybe you try it on here, right? Tripod. Yeah, or jumping up into handstand, Dan Baker. Take a breath in. Fold a little deeper. Nice, Elizabeth. One more inhale. If your feet are in the air, slowly bring them back down. And then everyone rise all the way back up to standing. Let's do this. Take your toes to the back side of your mat and take triangle on the left. So your left foot will be forward. And then whatever your triangle looks like, whatever props are there. See if you can press your left hip away from your face and stack your right hip on top of your left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise all the way up to standing and then turn all the way to the front of your mat. Namaste, front facing, forward fold. So you want your right foot forward. Yeah, step the left foot in and up a bit. Yeah, you guys got it. And then fold over the leg. Yeah, from here, you want to press your big toe mound straight down into the floor. And press your hips back towards the wall behind you. Breathe in. Fold a little deeper. One more breath. Twisting triangle. So your left hand will go down and your right hand will reach up. And here you're gonna see if you can stack your shoulder blades. This time, the right shoulder on top of the left. Take one more breath, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. And then walk your hands to your feet. Step, jump, walk. Yeah. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up to standing. You're just gonna take namaste, front facing, forward fold on the left. Step your left foot forward. There you go. Fold over the legs. Yeah, and if you guys have reverse namaskar, so that reverse prayer behind your back, see if you can press your palms in towards one another. Right? And then squeeze your shoulders in towards one another. Take one more breath. Fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, twisting triangle, exhale. Now on this side, same thing, you're gonna stack the left shoulder blade on top of the right. Breathe in and twist. One more inhale. Go to a high plank on your exhale. Yeah, just high plank though. We're gonna hold it. Now you guys wanna get really long here, right? So really press the crown of your head to the front of the room, like maybe towards the camera. Yeah, and press your heels back. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then lower to your belly. Locust pose, lift everything up. Yeah, right into it without hesitation. Yeah, lift your shoulders towards the ceiling and then lift your feet up. Yeah, everyone come up 1 more inch and then lower everything down. Take a breath in and a breath out. Locust number 2, rise. Yeah, rise up. Right, see if you can pull your ribs up off the floor. Yeah, now squeeze your shins in, lift everything up, and then lower everything down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Floor bow, bend your knees, grab your feet, and go for it. Right, just one, like one really strong. Yeah, floor bow, lift up, and then press your shins back away from your body. And see if you can get your entire thigh on the floor, and then come up 1 more inch. Lower everything down. Yeah, I can see you guys working. You can windshield wipe the feet or shake the hips from side to side. Come to upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. And then walk your feet through your hands, sit down on your mat. Yeah, the time has come for bridge and wheel. You guys got this. We're gonna do 6 because I know you can, right? We'll all start in bridge pose. So press your feet into the floor, lift your hips up off the mat. Yeah, ground your shoulder blades down, squeeze your shins in. You don't want them to touch, but you want to hug them in towards one another. Yeah, now press your hips up 1 more inch and then lower everything down. Take a breath in and a breath out. Wheel, come up. Now wheel number 1, rise up off the mat. Yeah, now press your belly button up towards the ceiling and then lift everything up 1 more inch, lower it down to the floor. Breathe in, sigh it out. Wheel number 2, lift. Yeah, lift right up without hesitation, right, or pause. Yeah, now squeeze your shins just like in bridge, like squeeze them towards each other and then come up 1 more inch, lower everything down. Breathe in, breathe out. Number 3, rise up. Yes, Heidi, rise up, right? Press your hips way up towards the sky. And now squeeze your shoulders in, lift up, and then lower it down. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Number 4, lift. Lift up. Yes, press your belly button up to the ceiling, right? Lift it up 1 more inch and then lower it down. Breathe in, breathe out, wheel, come up. Yeah, use the strength of your legs to rise and then root your hands into the floor. Yeah, now everyone come up 1 more inch and then lower everything down. Take a big breath in. And then press all the air out. Ha. 1 more. Yeah, fist bump your neighbor if someone's there, and then come up. Yeah, air fist bump. Yeah, lift everything up, right? Ground your hands and feet into the mat. That's it. Everyone come up and then lower everything down. Yes, Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees wide. You can bring a hand to your heart and your belly. And I took Jenna Wolf's class the other day, and she taught me something I didn't know, which is that your lungs hug your heart. Right? So feel this breath and this heartbeat. And just know that like they're working together. Like you're organs are giving big hugs to themselves. And then hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a big hug. Now you can rock from side to side. And then take your feet straight up towards the ceiling. Flex your toes towards your face. Hands down by your hips. Drop your feet 30 degrees. Yeah, and then drop them down 30 more. And then take your heels to the floor. Tap the floor and lift them up an inch, like just right off the floor. Yeah, peel your shoulders up and see your toes. And then take them all the way back up to 90. Bring your toes to touch, take your heels out. So it should maybe be like a letter A. Yeah, and then drop your feet down 30 degrees. And now drop them down 30 more. Yeah. And then just touch your heels to the floor, lift them up an inch. Peel your shoulders up, reach your hands towards your feet, and then take them back up to 90, heels and toes out, like the letter V. And drop your feet 30 degrees. Now drop them down 30 more. Heels touch the floor, lift up 1 inch and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, hug your knees in. Yeah, hug, give a little squeeze, and then yogi bicycles. Stack your knees right over your hips and opposite elbow to knee. You guys got this. They're just like normal bicycles. Yeah, go. Yeah, start the trend. I'll count when I see everybody moving. Yeah, there we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hug both knees in. And then give a couple rocks again from side to side. Rock forwards and backwards on your mat. And however you want to get there, half pigeon. Right? If you want to take it on your back for recline pigeon. Whatever your variation looks like or feels like this Sunday morning. I was just so fascinated, like still, and I'm not a science person, you guys know that, like not in the medical industry, but just that my lungs are constantly hugging my heart. Right? And yoga has taught me so much just about my breath. How it can keep me grounded and present to what's going on. And just like thinking that like by breathing, like I'm constantly just hugging myself, loving myself. Take 3 more breaths. And then after your 3rd breath, make your way into half pigeon on the other side. If you need movement in between, you can take it. Otherwise, you can go right for the other side. Take one more big breath in. And let it go. Make your way back up to your palms if you're not there already, and then roll onto the outer hip, swing the back leg forward. Seated single leg extension on the right. Right leg is long, left leg in, fold over the leg. If you can't reach your foot, bend your knee until you can catch the foot with the hands. Or you can use a prop if you have one nearby. Take a breath in. Fold a little bit deeper. Then switch sides. Left leg goes long, right leg bends in. Seated single leg extension. And see if you can keep both your sits bones grounded on the floor. And press them away from your face. And take a seated forward fold. Both legs will go long. Now reach your arms straight up. Create a long spine and then fold over the legs. You want to press your heels to the front of the room and pull your toes back in towards your face. And reach your clavicle towards your big toes. Like get as long as you can in the spine. Nice, Chelsea. Take reverse tabletop or reverse plank. Now lift your hips up and drop your head back. See the wall behind you. Take a big breath in. And an open mouth exhale. Ha. Do that again. Breathe in. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. This time, lion's breath. Inhale. Stick out your tongue. Exhale. Ha. And then drop your hips. An inversion of your choice. Okay. So it can be waterfall or shoulder stand. Yeah, or if there's a wall nearby and you want to throw your legs up the wall, you can do that. Kind of the advantage of a home practice is you have lots of space and choices. If you're in shoulder stand, go into plow pose. And from plow, deaf yogi. And then everyone make your way flat on your mats. If you're still by a wall, you could stay there. Hug both knees into your chest. We're just gonna take an easy twist. Legs will go to the left, gaze will go to the right. You can tee or cactus the arms. If you normal supine, you can pull one knee in and straighten the other. Really, like, this is up to you. And then come back through center. Squeeze both knees in towards your chest. Drop them to the right. Take your gaze to the left. And then come back through center. Hug everything in. Just like your lungs hug your heart, like give yourself a big squeeze, forehead to knee. Take a breath in. Shavasana, sigh it out. Yeah, everything goes long and heavy. With nothing left to do. Nowhere to be. Literally nowhere to be. Giving yourself permission to just surrender. Bring awareness back to your breath. Take a breath in through your nose. Sigh it out your mouth. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms overhead. Take a big Sunday morning stretch. Just roll over to your right hand side. Giving yourself one more pause. And then make your way up to an easy seat. And let's see, I think I can unmute everyone here. Yeah, there we go. Bring your hands to heart center. And if you're still muted, just unmute yourself so we can all Om together. Sit up really tall, hands to Anjali Mudra. Take a big breath in.
Okay, Trey, we're Omen.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, just thank you all for sharing your practice and your Sunday morning with me. I just appreciate seeing all of you here. I think it's so fun, like being in this space. I actually had a lot of fun. I was a little nervous teaching in this area, like sitting still, but it was really cool getting to see all of you. I am gonna throw up a link to our Venmo and to our Kindful. So if you guys are interested in making donations to us, for us to use for our teachers and really like our outreach. We still have lots of asks from outreach, like they want guided meditation and guided flows. So we are still working on our end here. I, again, am so happy I got to see each of you. I'll be on here for a few extra minutes if you need anything. Otherwise, have an amazing Sunday. I love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leah.
Bye. Love you.
Yeah.
Good day.
I'm gonna find these links though. Oopsies.
Thank you, Leah.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank you. Thanks, Liz. Thanks, Chelsea and Jason.
Bye,
That's
Liz.
awesome. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.